Hey now.
Let's go.
All week long.
Order in the court and wellness check on Bob before we even start today. My God.
Bob, are you all right? Wonder if those are like really bad curse words Bob's using towards us. Like he's really slamming it to us.
F you fake MFers. Angela, glad you said that. We got some Judge Cedric today.
Yeah, I got one from a little clip from today and one from yesterday that our good friend Creed told us all about.
Man, I watched that live and then watched. Oh, it was. It's worth a watch. No doubt about that, for sure. Well, let's jump into something live. I have no idea what they're doing here, but why not? I believe we're in Texas.
Hey, Lisa.
And so it's actually Joe Garcia's building.
Hey now. I was gonna say.
Yes,
You have shade right down the street by the church there, Judge.
Yes, and
Oh,
we
we're
have the
talking
churches close by. We all want to go pray, and also there's nice trees there for shade. So it's a full service facility.
Pray under the
Yes,
tree.
Andy.
You do that a lot, Mikey.
Sir, regarding that
tried to.
pretrial date, I do already have one on the calendar here.
Okay.
If I could move that from the April 27th to November 16th.
Okay.
That works for the parties.
Well, why don't you let the attorneys confer, Andy, and then do a docket control conference with them where you can kind of go through everything. But I want the attorneys, since y'all know your case and the experts and how long it's going to take, and all that, joint pretrial orders, things of that sort.
And I just wanted to make sure.
I just want to put everyone up.
Perfect timing as always. We're just setting things out. Do we want?
Yeah, somebody was saying Cedric's going off over there right now. So, I mean, we can jump onto this first one. It's like 9 minutes.
Do that, and we'll jump to Ced Live. How about
Yeah,
that?
let's do all of that then.
All right.
Drugs are bad. I'm good.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Ms. Anderson.
Hi. I don't know who you are. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, man.
Okay, good. Thank you. I wasn't sure. I was kind of scared that you wouldn't be able to.
Hot Mike Cedric.
Your Honor,
Yes, I
this
am.
is the date and time, obviously scheduled for a PCC. I don't know why people say that. Your Honor, I think we have some bad phone number or contact information from Ms. Anderson.
Welcome, Megan.
Yeah.
It goes straight to voicemail. I'd ask the court to adjourn this. We may have a conflict in one of the matters anyway.
We do.
I haven't been able to discuss the matter.
Is she
with
the
her.
attorney or
I'd
is she
ask
the
that she
plaintiff?
contact my office and give them good information. And I have a number for her.
Your Honor,
All right, I'll adjourn this matter.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I've just
Go
been
ahead.
appointed like 5 minutes ago to a matter with Ms. Anderson.
Oh.
What?
This
got
is
two
attorney
lawyers?
Scott
What?
Wright. I've just been appointed to a matter with Ms. Anderson.
Okay.
So she was probably appointed on the 22 F1
Hey, Carp.
0869, Judge.
When did that happen?
Earlier this morning.
About 5 minutes.
Seriously?
Ago. About 5 minutes ago.
Do I have an order?
I don't believe so. I was told to be sent over later because this just happened about 5 minutes ago.
I don't have I don't have. Folks,
His new
Is this time
overpopulated.
Yeah, it's so hot.
I don't even have an order.
Judge, I'm so sorry. I am not seeing it yet, and I am getting a lot of emails regarding today's docket files right now.
Welcome, Kenny. Glad you guys are here. I love newbies coming in.
Doesn't work this way, people. I gotta have those things before then. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna adjourn the probable cause of both these matters to April 4th, 2023, 9 a.m. The bond will continue in these matters.
Okay.
You guys get it straightened out, who's gonna represent who on whatever. Right now, I have the public defender still on both cases. That's the way to.
All right. Hallelujah to that. And keep an eye on the lovely, the beautiful, the vivacious Miss Blanche. Keep an eye on Miss Blanche. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
I think most are
Hallelujah.
already. So.
Well, if you can't keep your eyes off of her, am I right? Am I right?
Remain until I get an order. Ma'am, you are to contact the public defender's office. Do you know their number?
No, I do not. Can you, is there a way?
Okay, here it is. I'm going to give it to you. You got something to write with.
Yep, sure do.
Area code 734
Mm-hmm.
222
Okay,
6970.
got it. Thank you very much.
You are to leave with them a valid phone number and a valid email address. You're to do that immediately after you hang up from this hearing.
Yes, I will.
Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good one.
I believe you said April 4th.
Yes, that is what I said.
May 4th.
Okay,
Oh.
thank you.
What did I write?
I put April.
I wrote May 4th. I want to go back. April 4th was a good day. This is turned into whatever.
Okay, I'm ready on it.
Judge,
All right.
Judge, just so you know, she's been testing positive for fentanyl.
Yes, I just got out of jail. I mean, what did you expect? I mean, of course I tested positive.
Wait,
I
what?
just got out of jail. Of course I tested positive for fentanyl.
What? Was she
now-
meaning she was only in there for a few days? Or
That's a good question because Miss Blanche is, she's doing her best. Her mic is not on.
yeah, it's
She does fix it later on, and she's trying to get Cedric's attention to let him know, hey, she pissed hot for fentanyl. And then she's like, of course I did. Everyone who gets out of jail has been doing fentanyl.
with a giant smile on her face. Of course I did. I just got out of jail. What do you expect? What do you expect, Flusha? But seriously, if she was only in there for a day or two, but I don't think that's the case, though. I think that Ms. Blanche is.
I think she's she see how too she was trying to move things along. She's trying to go, all right, thank you. All right, awesome. Yep, out of here.
Yeah.
Yep, mhm.
No, Ms. Blanche is having it.
When you're pissing hot, you better watch out.
Hang on one moment. Can I have those files back?
Ooh.
I like how he says, "Oh, April 4th, that was a good day."
I have a fentanyl on 4/4, and then I have a missed sample. Why'd you miss? I do see.
I haven't had a missed sample. I called yesterday. I haven't called.
You were supposed to test, ma'am. You were supposed to test on the 10th,
What day is
Monday.
that?
Yeah.
the Monday.
I was not aware of the 10th. Today's the 13th, and that's what date?
The 10th.
What?
I called.
Today's the 13th.
And that's Monday.
You were
Tuesday,
supposed to
Wednesday.
test. So, ma'am, listen to me.
I am sorry.
On
Yeah, he's on my Christmas card list.
the 4th, you tested positive for fentanyl, cocaine, opiates, and amphetamines.
That is correct, sir.
You were to test on Monday.
I was not aware of that, and I did call.
Not test.
I was not aware of it. I did call. I didn't hear my number or the number.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
If I sent you for a test today, are you going to test positive?
It's positive. I mean,
Be
it's possible,
careful.
but it's
Be
not
careful
necessary.
how you answer me.
Be careful.
I have not used drugs since my release, but it is not impossible that it would come up positive with things that linger in your system longer.
It's not impossible, Creed, that things linger. Now look at the face of Judge Cedric Simpson, cutting her the eyes like, what did she just say? What did she just say? I don't think he believes her. She tested positive for everything. He should have just named the things that she didn't test positive for.
I like before Miss Blanche brought up, any of that. She's all smiles and okay, oh, great. And then just one little thing, and she's no, completely defensive. I love it.
What date was that?
The
Really?
half-life of everything is different, so I cannot
Really?
guarantee that.
You
it's
do
not
realize
safe.
today's the you do realize today's the 13th. When did you
Yes,
get
I do.
released?
But there's a long litany of things that were positive, so.
Yeah, really. Now that with the pharmacology degree you have. Here we go.
Wow. I didn't know that pharmacology degree you have. I like that she's like, well, there was a litany of things that I tested positive for. Hee hee hee. Ha ha ha. See who's laughing at the end of this.
You need to get over to community corrections today.
Yes.
Where are you ma'am, where are you located right now?
65 miles from Ann Arbor. That's my next question, was to ask you, can I use, there's a testing facility in Jackson where I am located. And I have to have it released by you to them.
Want
so I
you
can actually
here.
walk there and go urine.
Did you hear what I said?
No, sir.
Because you were talking.
I apologize.
You are to test at community corrections. Right now, the time is approximately 5 minutes to 10.
I
You're
don't have a car.
65 miles away.
Yes.
Even if you go under the speed limit, you can be here by noon. I want to test by noon.
I don't.
Otherwise, okay, keep talking. What do you want to tell me?
I don't have a vehicle, sir. It's very hard. I mean, that's why I asked to use the one in Jackson that is.
How'd you
approved
get
through them
65
because it's
miles
easier for
away?
me to get there. I can walk there.
Ma'am,
Yes, sir.
you are to get down to test at community corrections. Not having a vehicle, I'll give you till 2 o'clock. You need to test. If you don't test, I'm issuing a bench warrant for your arrest that will have no bond. If you
Okay,
test
no.
positive, you are to be taken into custody.
So basically, if I can't get there, which is gonna be very hard for me to do, I am going to jail.
You,
Is what you're telling me.
ma'am, you did not test.
I
You
did
were supposed to
use-
test, ma'am. You are telling me you did not use since you've been released. You were
No, sir,
released
I have
when?
not. I've been taking my Suboxone as prescribed.
Easy does it, Artie Lang.
And at some point prior to the 4th, a cocktail of a lot of other drugs. Then you don't show up for testing on the 10th.
I love that. I mean, she's coming up with all of them. 65 miles away. Why do you think she wants to go to the one in Jackson? Do you think like it's a small one? Maybe it's not as thorough or something? Because she already had that in her mind before he even brought it up.
It's true. Yeah, she already knew exactly what she's going to do. Yeah, I think it's Rick, no doubt about that, but also the druggy logic that never makes sense, but to them, it's spot on. And then she catches the attitude. So I'm going to go to jail if I don't show up by noon. And
how unfair is that? I mean, come on. I don't have a car.
So do you think that maybe, just maybe, she can trick the one that's closer to her? Because maybe
I'm thinking.
Maybe.
Why is she pushing for it so badly? I don't know.
Yeah, she's friends around. Might be able to help with,
the pee don't get cold from the car to the building.
Your Honor, would the court consider allowing her to test where people on bond in Jackson District Court would test?
I might consider it, but she really needs to get down here and test.
Is Gaddy?
I got, it'd be.
I like he said he would consider it, but
yes.
Not this time. Not now. She's got herself in a pickle.
And she should be happy. She's on Zoom court right now. She didn't have to go 65 miles just to appear in court.
65 miles.
I feel like she might get locked up by the end of the day.
That's a long walk for a lady with no car.
One thing, Mr. Gaddy, if I had one drug, I got 4 different drugs flowing through her system. She's trying to tell me she hasn't used since she's been out, and she missed a test.
I didn't mean to.
So she's to test today by 2 o'clock, or a bench warrant will issue. If she tests positive, because she shouldn't be testing positive for all of these drugs at this point, she is to be taken into custody. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, you bet your ass he'll be watching.
No, he'll have her ass picked up so fast.
There's no doubt about that. If we want to jump to the other one, because at the moment he is in a private session. Ironically enough, or are they an hour behind? Are they on Eastern? Or are they? I was going to say, because she's got another 45 minutes to get there.
Yeah, she's still got time.
So almost have a chance to
find out if she she's pissing hot. Come on.
You just know it. And by the way, so they did say that there was more than what he just mentioned. Four drugs she tested positive for, coursing
through her veins. Yeah, we can jump over to this. I know this is the guy from yesterday that you were telling us about.
That I mentioned about the cocaine. Okay, yeah,
he likes the coke, but he doesn't like to admit it. He just touches it.
Cocaine.
That's all.
Down to the ground.
Little touchy.
Cocaine.
By the way, you'll be able to tell which video Mikey recorded and which one Mikey did not record. Pick up your game there, law tubers.
Looking good.
Versus Isaac Ellington.
Assistant Public Defender Cosimo Bessi on behalf of.
At least there's not little pieces of our comments being clipped out, right?
That's good.
Isaac Ellington.
Mr. Ellington, did you get a chance to review the PSI that I sent you?
I agree, Callie.
Yes.
Are there any corrections that you want to address?
Yes. A community correction. I was never doing drugs. I got a friend, high school friend of mine. I've been trying to stop for him doing drugs. Hold on. Stop him for doing drugs and taking in drugs from him. And the next couple of days, he passed away. I've been clean. I was dropped yesterday. I've been negative. I've been clean. I just lost a good friend of mine of the drugs, and he never woke up, and that's why I got the positive.
So you're saying you didn't do drugs?
All right, let's get this clear. This fine Samaritan tried to stop his friend from using drugs.
Correct.
But yet, tragically, he still passed.
Not hallelujah that the dude technically, allegedly, potentially died. Hallelujah for curing off 2 bones. Thank you.
I do like the web this guy's weaving. He's already setting up a fine story. I like it.
No, I didn't do drugs. I didn't do drugs, I got one positive in April, and another one.
So you're saying positive for cocaine, aren't you?
No, that's not. It's me because I'm taking it from my friend. He passed away now a couple days ago.
You took it from your friend, and then how did it get into your system?
It probably because I touched it. It's the difference if you use
it.
And I'm taking it from
so you touched the cocaine and then you tested positive.
Yes. Then I was negative.
Okay, is that the story? Is that really the story you're gonna go with?
Yes.
You want to talk to your attorney before you stick with that story?
Yes, for real.
Okay. All right. So another pharmacological graduate here. He knows all about the ins and outs of handling drugs. And, well, if you touch it, you're as good as doing it, Creed. I thought maybe he would say, look here, my friend, I knew he was going to overdose. And the only way I could stop him was from trying to snort as much coke as I could. So he couldn't. Every snort I took was one he couldn't. And, Your Honor, I just couldn't do enough. And, well, he still passed. It's a good story. He's sticking with it. I like his persistence.
I love how animated. I love how animated the judge gets too.
You want to talk to your attorney before that's the story you're giving me, because this recommendation will change.
Mr. Ellington, I would advise you to accept what the recommendation is saying and ask the court to adopt that recommendation.
How about this cocaine though? Because he's telling me that he didn't do it.
I would just ask the court to disregard Mr. Ellington's previous statement.
Well, I can't disregard it. That's like unringing a bell. I heard him.
Simpson, I'm honest. I've been coming to court. I've been doing everything.
I know you're honest, but not an amoeba. You don't absorb things that way. So, counsel, I don't normally do this, but you want me to give you a breakout room to talk with him?
Yes,
And then
please.
we can talk about how the cocaine got there?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
I tripped into it.
Oh my God.
Judge Simpson, I'm being honest. My friend just
Sir,
passed
sir,
Mr. Ellington.
sir, I don't doubt that part. I doubt the other part you just told me. Because, and I'm just gonna lay it out there, you had a positive for methamphetamines on March 23rd. March 28th, you're positive, hold on, you're positive for cocaine. You go away, you do have a negative test in between then, come back April 3rd, you're positive for cocaine again. So, and he didn't go to the CCOP program. So this may change in any event. Sir, I'm just going to ask you, do you want to go into a breakout room and discuss this with your attorney prior to the court proceeding forth with sentencing? Because I'm ready to go, but I don't know that you are.
Okay.
Got to go.
Okay, Simpson.
Oh my God.
So why don't we do this? Counselor, do you have Mr. Williams, is that yours? Yeah, I know. I see you, Mr. Williams. I just want to make sure. Q, do you have Mr. Williams or no?
No.
You see, he dropped the whole brick, and it just the wind blew, and
Windy day, Your Honor. Isaac is panicking, by the way. If you see he start moving around now, he's panicking. He don't know what he's going to do. He thought that was a foolproof plan, my man.
I think that he really did. I mean, even with what his lawyers telling him, he's still not even listening. He's like, no, Judge, listen, no, I'm honest. This is what happened.
I would never lie to you, Judge. Ever. Ever. Forever.
That's yours?
That's mine.
Oh, okay. I got you. So let's put Kasim and the
by the way,
amazing
he's
Mr. Ellington into a
working
breakout
right
room.
now, I would
And
presume.
we can bring them back more.
It looks like it.
With all those positive tests, he's got some working. I mean, most people don't wear those glasses if they're not working.
Yeah, it looks like it. Or he's just shooting a Beastie Boys video from the 90s.
That's entirely possible as well. They are down one. But yeah, so you can test positive that many times and still carry a job here in America. God bless America.
And I like that he had tested positive twice. He went away, as the judge politely said.
Yes.
Tested clean.
Yeah.
But then after you've been out for a while, boom, back with the dirty. Isaac.
Isaac.
He's thinking so hard right now.
Momentarily. All right. Take care, guys. We'll see you in a bit.
Oh, good. So we're going to get when he comes back, right?
Yes.
Also,
Yeah, that's the
Can we go back to that? When do you want me to start on this?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right.
Judge Simpson live right now.
Court
Still
recalls the case. People versus Isaac Ellington.
Yes, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Costa Mubesi on behalf of Isaac Ellington. Mr. Ellington, could you unmute, please? State your name again.
Isaac Ellington.
Once again, Your Honor, we have
breaking kayfabe.
reviewed the PSI, and Mr. Ellington does not have any. He would like the court to adopt the recommendation. Mr. Ellington, would you like to go ahead?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, so what about the cocaine? I'll wait.
I was just helping my friend out. I did it once or twice, Your Honor.
You did what?
I did it once or twice, Your Honor.
Still with the
So you actually
friend though.
Yeah,
Still holding on to that part of it about the friend.
Is his friend need him to taste test it? Like, man, I don't know if this is good or not. Can you tell me?
I think that's part of him admitting that he's lying, but not because the friend was.
It really was just a favor, Your Honor. a favor. For God's sakes, a favor.
So they ingested the cocaine.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah. That's a much better story than the first one you gave me.
Right, exactly. It's not.
There's a caveat to that, Your Honor.
Yeah.
But he's dead as the good news, and he'll never
Sent
ask
to
me
the
to try it
court,
again.
12 months probation, $655 fines and court costs, $360 probation oversight fees. When can you pay that?
I can pay $75 on April 21st. That's what I get paid.
You can pay what?
$75
$75.
on next week. I get paid.
He expressed to me that he would like to get on a payment plan if possible. Your
Yes.
Honor.
Payment plan. Well, there you go.
Pay $75. Well, just a probation payment plan.
Nice. Dismissed. Love it. Good deal.
There's to be no use of alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal substance. You'll be subject to random testing as requested by probation. You know what? No, he's going to continue on his testing.
Oh,
Look at him.
Yeah.
Honor, I will be clean. I swear, Honor.
Well, here's what we're going to do.
No more.
I hear you. So I'm going to give you a chance to prove yourself to me.
8-ball, corner nostril.
Ms. Valera, I want him on testing, random testing through community corrections for the next 60 days. You're to complete the CCOP program or a comparable program. Now, when you do that testing, I'm just going to let you know. Any positives, you might as well just prepare for jail time. That's how I'm going to work this. I don't like people not telling me the truth, and you tried to start out not telling me the truth.
Okay, Your Honor.
You're to maintain employment with proof to probation. I'll order 365 days in jail. Credit 2. Defendant will serve an additional 5 days for the bond violations to date, and then the balance will be suspended. You are ordered to report to the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m.
Look out.
So I got 360 other reasons why you don't want to use. We clear?
Yes.
You still got to go pull 5
Thank
days.
you. Report to the jail by 6 p.m. or bench warrant will issue with no bond.
Wow.
Kind of got out of that easy when you sit there and lie straight to the judge's face. He even gives you a chance to not lie. And then he's still not bad.
Randy Ward, everybody. He's gonna piss hot again. You know he is. So he's gonna have to do like almost a year.
Yeah. I bet he throws him right in too.
Oh,
I bet
absolutely.
he's not even kidding.
Cedric will not play around like that. You play those games, he goes after you quick.
He really is sometimes, but he does get to the bottom of things. We'll give him that for sure.
Yeah, he's you can tell there's times that you can see his softer side, but he's coming in hot. He's not going to give you a chance.
All right, so now now listen, if the Honorable J. Cedric Simpson is not absolutely amazing today, it's all your fault, chat, because everybody was saying how crazy it's been. So we're going to go live over here and see what's
I have received an email of basically a photograph of a screen, a computer screen. Again, it's not anything I'm that I can forward, but it's again not anything off of the physician's letterhead or anything like that. It does list her first name. But that's where things stand in this matter. I think she is prepared to plead to a misdemeanor in this. We were hoping that since she did probation on a similar charge, kind of at the same time as this matter in Muskegon and successfully completed it, that the court would consider a fines and cost sentence.
Protection.
At some facility,
I don't know
Muskegon.
if we're necessarily there yet.
Great, Mike.
How come she's not testing at a facility in Muskegon?
Your Honor, there was a place called DNA that she was referred to, and she went there, and there was no sign. And actually, she called me, and I went on to MapQuest and pulled up the address, and there was no sign. We have since found out just in the last couple of days that that facility is there, but it's in a lawyer's office with no sign. So we are prepared to make contact with them and
technicalities.
And I believe she wants to say anything. I don't know if she wants to say something or she's just scratching her forehead.
I do want to say something.
Okay, keep in mind anything you say can be used against you.
Yes. I did send Mr. Getty a actual PDF document off of my Trinity Health website of my test results. It should be in his email. I sent it right after we talked at 12 o'clock. And I have set up testing with DNA facility in Muskegon, which I sent him the email about the other day. And I have been calling the hotline every day, but they have not called my color yet for Muskegon County, because that's what county they put me under up here.
You're good, Georgia.
I have nothing since 8:23 this morning in my email.
I sent this, I think, on Wednesday because I talked to the guy. Well, the guy emailed me back Tuesday from the DNA testing center.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm adjourning it out 2 weeks. I'm sure they'll test within that 2-week time frame. Let's see if we can get a test there or a couple tests and send down to community corrections, and then we can move this ahead. But at some point, you gotta have that done. And I'm gonna leave the bond in the same condition that it's in right now until I get indication that there is testing that is being done there and that we're getting the results.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that even if
Thank you.
can't hear
Would that be April
himself,
27th
that
then,
we would
Judge?
hear it with that microphone.
Has to, right?
It's
I mean,
so hot.
that thing is so.
It's so bad.
I mean, it's got to be cranked all the way up. Can somebody pot him down, please? Just a little bit.
Says Anthony Ross.
Nimish Ganatra, First Assistant Prosecuting Attorney for the People.
Ready, Judge. For show feast and assistant public defender on behalf of Mr. Anthony Ross. I do not.
Who's he?
Is he present?
No, you.
I'm fine. I apologize. I had a few things pop up, Judge, but I am back and better than ever.
Yeah, okay.
I don't believe
Your client has not checked in, so you're not doing all that great, but whatever.
Mr. Ross did not have a phone number in our system. I did email Mr. Ross. It appears that he struggles from housing insecurity based on the notes in our file. I don't know why he is not present. For the record, I will request an adjournment.
Your Honor, do you have the community corrections bond violation report?
Maybe
I do, and he did not report to community corrections or make any contact from his time of his release.
What an amazing staff.
From April 5th. So bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $25,000 cash surety. That warrant will issue immediately.
Thank you, Judge.
Well, we got 5 on that $25,000 bench warrant that's coming Mr. Ross's way.
Michigan versus Hunter Shipple Rose.
Oh, bad color to wear.
Prosecutor on behalf of the people. Assistant Public Defender Hannah Apple appearing on behalf of Mr. Chappelle Rose. Will you state your name for the record?
Hunter James Chappelle Rose.
Chappelle Rose.
Before me a plea form, is that what we're doing today?
Your Honor, that is our intention to do that. However, I would, after speaking with Mr. Chappelle Rose this morning, I am asking for a brief adjournment. He has another matter pending out of a different county. He was advised by his attorney on that case to hold off on entering a plea today. So I would ask for the date of the 27th with the intention that we would be back on the 27th for him to enter a plea at that time.
Probable cause conference, 27th April 2023, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls case People versus Marquis Simmons.
Come on, let's get to Randy.
Nimish Ganatra, First Assistant Prosecuting Attorney for the People.
Senator Jensen on behalf of Mr. Simmons, who is present on Zoom. If you could please state your name for the record, please.
Marquis Simmons.
On fire.
All right. Your Honor, it's my understanding that we request to set this case for preliminary exam.
Preliminary examination in person will be set April 25th, 2023, 9 a.m. That is before me.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bond will continue.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ugh, nice.
Court calls the case, People versus Iona Smith.
Ron Armstrong, Assistant Prosecutor on behalf of the people.
Good morning. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Joy Gaines, Senior Assistant Public Defender, representing Ms. Smith. Ms. Smith, would you please state your name for the record?
Iona Smith.
Your Honor, at this
You got a what?
time,
You
Ms.
got to
Smith
take a
is
what?
requesting a preliminary examination.
Preliminary examination will be set in person April 25th, 2023, 9 a.m. before Judge Washington.
We'll just watch a couple more of these. He's just doing this. Well, I guess Mike Hack.
That's what I'm looking for. Right
Judge
now.
George is at least live.
Court calls the case, the People versus Ovidu.
FYI, the 30 or so people in the chat that said that it was absolutely amazing today.
We'd only been there before he went private.
Senna Jensen on behalf of Mr. Suchio.
Ron Armstrong on behalf of the people.
Your Honor, we request to set this for preliminary exam and address bond when possible.
Preliminary examination will be set for May 2nd, 2023, 9 a.m. before Judge Barr.
If this next one isn't Randy, we're bouncing.
Yep.
We're going to see what's happening.
We'll continue.
I wanted to see
Thank
Randy
you.
'cause,
Your Honor,
he's in a
we did,
vehicle.
Issue a order and stipulation.
I always love when
He
it's like
does have
driving
a
offense
great
or something.
look. He's great at eating. Enjoy watching that. As well as if you could do us a favor, like this video, we'd appreciate it. Thank you. Randy, come on.
Confirm whether or not there's a no contact order with the complainant. This is something I also told Ms. Anderson on the case, but after I agreed to sign that stipulation, I received information from my advocate that the complainant has indicated that there's allegations that the defendant's been calling and leaving her threatening voicemails.
Ruh-roh.
I've asked an officer to follow up with her to see if there's going to be something more to that. But at this time, we would just like to ensure that a no contact order is in place and the defendant is aware that he is not supposed to contact her by any means.
Pretty much anything, Mark.
And that's Stephanie.
Stephanie Suchio? Suchi?
Yes. Okay, there is no contact.
Yes or no, I'm aware of that. It's been almost 2 months that I did not contact her to any form, no public, social media, or text message or calling.
All right. You understand that that's in place, though?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
All right.
I thought he said Stephanie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good day.
Very
Court calls the case, People versus Khalil.
Very common, Angela, for that. We see it so often. I'm guessing there's reasons. I think that the biggest thing is to put cases together, or people aren't ready, or people haven't been served, things like that. That's my guess. A lot of clerical stuff, but it's true though, and they'll go hours, literally hours of nothing but setting dates out. And then. The other thing is too, though, you got to remember also, every once in a while they just kind of give you a bond, and then you got to come back for other things too. But you got Judge George? We ready to jump
Just
over?
jump on over there. We're good.
Let's do that.
You working somewhere? What are you doing?
Negative, I'm working somewhere, Your Honor. I'm currently seeking employment. Correct.
A big ass negative. Working, Your Honor. No working here. I like they come in with the negative. That's a big no. Yeah.
Okay, court costs, 3 days in jail. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Next matter is 22 CRB 1748, State of Ohio versus Michael Ryan.
Good God Almighty.
Hey, Mr. Ryan. Okay.
Elegante.
Mr. Ryan, you failed to appear for your trial. What happened there?
I was out of town working, travel all over the country, building new retail stores and doing carpentry work, and I never received anything in the mail. So I didn't know, and then now I had a little bit of time off, so I figured I'd come in and try and find out what's going on. And they said I had a warrant.
You turn yourself in? You turn yourself in?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's your address? I have Georgian Drive, Etna.
Oh, no, I live at 525 Blue Run Township Road, Lucasville, Ohio, 45648.
Okay.
It's huge.
That's not the address you gave us before.
It's probably that address. It's probably the address that picked me up at my uncle's.
Well, you put it on your form when you came here for arraignment.
His last address was under a bridge.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't remember.
All right, you want this reset for trial?
Yeah, I'm pleading guilty because I was nowhere near near Newark on March the 2nd, like they say I was.
Okay. This is November 6th of last year.
Uh-oh.
I don't know about that. That's when they arrested me, but they're trying to say I have criminal damage something in Newark on March the 2nd of 2022.
It was in Etna Township.
Nowhere near.
It wasn't Newark. It was November 6th in Etna Township. Charges are criminal damaging and disorderly conduct.
There was a different one too. That's why they arrested me. They said I had a second criminal damaging.
Okay.
March the 2nd of 2022.
March.
Maybe it was
last year?
by accident.
I guess so. That's what they told me.
Okay.
When they arrested me for the stuff in Etna at my uncle's house.
Maybe he don't know his strength and he accidentally breaks stuff.
Yeah, let's see if you got another case here.
Because they told me there was two criminal damagings. There was a criminal damaging warrant, and that's why they arrested me. And then whatever happened, and I got another one. Disorderly conduct.
Okay.
Sweet tea, easy does.
Yeah, there's another charge. Another case. I mean, looks like that one was dismissed.
So they arrested me for nothing, and I caught new charges, and now I'm still screwed.
No, this was a different case.
Yeah, that's why they arrested me. Is the one that you're saying is dismissed?
No,
So
I have one in front of me. You didn't show up to your trial on.
I never had a trial.
Yeah, you did. That's why you're in the jail right now. Okay. You want to say anything before I set your bond? I'll reset it for trial.
Dude just got a smile out of
There's
it.
no point in setting bond if you're going to.
Nice dude.
You want to apply for an attorney?
Yeah, I need an attorney.
Okay. All right, get that application filled out.
I don't even know what I'm charged with now.
I just told you, criminal damaging and disorderly conduct.
So the other one was dismissed. They got me new charges.
This is from November. The other one is from, I can check to see when it was.
I'd hate to see him get disorderly.
It was from March.
Right.
Yeah, that one's
That was why
dismissed.
they arrested me in November, because they said I had a warrant.
Okay. Well, the March charges were dismissed, and the November charges are the ones that are still pending.
Oh.
All right. 2,000 cash, 10%. Thank you.
I didn't do it, Your Honor.
False arrest.
Next matter is 23 CRB 482, State of Ohio versus Nicholas Smith.
You can see your papers.
Uh-oh.
Real quick, I just want to show you over to Randy. There's somebody sitting in the back seat. It looks very. Come on, put that. We missed it.
If you cannot afford one, you can make an application for a court-appointed attorney. I have two complaints here charging you with misconduct at an emergency and failure to disclose personal information. Did you receive a copy of those?
Yes.
Okay. Do you need me to read those to you?
That's Marshmallow. That's why.
You want me to read
Yeah.
those complaints to you?
Read it.
Dick Harris, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay. This, the first one states that the complainant, Newark
Marshmallow's
Police
in jail.
Department, after being duly sworn according to law, states that on or about April 13, 2023, in the city of Newark, Licking County, Ohio, the defendant, Nicholas G. Smith, did unlawfully. No person shall knowingly fail to obey the lawful order of any law enforcement officer engaged in the law enforcement officer's duties at the scene of or in connection with a fire, accident, disaster, riot, or emergency of any kind, in violation of Ohio Revised Code Section 2917.13A3. This offense is commonly known as misconduct at an emergency, a misdemeanor of the 4th degree. The next one states that the Newark Police Department, being duly sworn according to law, states that on or about April 13, 2023, in the city of Newark, Licking County, Ohio, the defendant, Nicholas G. Smith, did unlawfully. No person who is in a public place shall refuse to disclose the person's name, address, or date of birth when requested by a law enforcement officer who reasonably suspects that the person has committed, or is about to commit a criminal offense. In violation of Ohio Revised Code Section 2921.29, this offense is commonly known as failure to disclose, a misdemeanor of the 4th degree. Any question about those charges?
He has no idea what he just said.
Okay, maximum penalty for those charges is 30 days in jail and a $250 fine. How would you like to plead today?
Not guilty.
You want to say anything before I set your bond?
Only thing I'd like to say is like
It's all fake.
apologize to the officers and whoever was there that night for me acting out like that.
Okay, where do you live?
I live on 17 Vine Street, right down the road.
Okay.
I was supposed to go to work today with my dad. Well,
Okay.
Well, maybe Dad won't fire you. We'll
what did you
see.
say? I'm sorry.
You get mail at 17 Vine?
Yeah, I get mail at 17 Vine Street.
Okay. If you need a court-appointed attorney, get that application filed over here at the clerk's office. I'll release you on your own recognizance today, okay?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I'll release you on your own recognizance today. If you need an
Marshall will be
attorney
back from
appointed,
Chase.
get that the application filed over here at the courthouse, okay?
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
What a great kid.
Marshmallow, tell Sue thanks.
Okay, here's
for
what's
saying
going
hi.
on.
Sue, ladies and gentlemen.
Alan's not gonna make it over here.
Okay,
She had a meltdown.
all right.
Placard is refusing, so we're not gonna,
Blanker's refusing.
yes.
Just me to set a bond on him or something, or you gonna try him tomorrow?
No, if you'll set a bond on him, I'm good with that.
He's not gonna come over. He's just done. He's not gonna. Okay,
And neither is she.
okay.
She just got an attempted murder charge, so she.
Oh, does she? I didn't check the list.
Well, you can't check anything. We're still down.
It's up. It came up.
Oh,
It's up now. Let me look at hers here. I have felonious assault. Yeah.
yeah, I haven't had a chance to go in there and check it because it
Okay.
isn't up on our end yet.
Okay. So they're refusing.
Yeah, they have to take her out of here because
Okay. I'll
Sue's
set a
the
bond
best.
if they're since
okay,
they're.
and Moran is coming over. He said he'll come over, so they want to get him right now.
Who it is? Andre?
Moran is coming, the last one.
Oh, James
James
Moran.
Moran.
Okay. Okay. Good.
So if you'd set something for Alan Piker, I'd appreciate it.
Okay.
Or else, that way you don't have to put up with it.
Guys, that was
Okay,
the
and he'll be here in just a minute.
Okay.
that was the
And sorry for the delay there.
that was the longest interaction between Judge George and Sue that we have ever seen. Those
Ever.
of you who may be new around here, we watch a lot of Stansbury. We don't see as much as of Judge George. Stansbury, Judge Stansbury and Sue have a great thing where that you can tell they're friendly. And between Judge George and her, though, it's
Never.
weird. It's never
He
have
was
a great
forced to talk
weekend.
to her today.
That's it. Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
admit it. He was
Yeah.
forced to talk to Sue today. But
So that was pretty cool to see because that's the first time since we've been watching. I'm serious. She'll come in. They barely even say goodbye to each other.
usually it's okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, and then it's gone. So that was awesome.
I feel like
That was
Sue
a
has
big
worked
deal.
at that jail for 25 years,
Oh,
30
100%.
years.
No doubt. Can you imagine? She seems so sweet, and the stuff that she has to put up with. I mean, we've heard so much stuff from the back from time to time. I mean, you see what comes through here. I mean, it's just, and to think of having to deal
She
with
seems
what she
like
deals with.
the perfect grandma. Uh-oh. What are
Oh,
they
no.
doing? Don't do that.
Oh, God.
CRB 1123, State of Iowa versus James Moran. Are you Mr. Moran?
I'm fine.
Okay. Mr. Moran, you failed to appear for your change of plea hearing with Judge Stansbury on a charge of disorderly conduct. What happened there?
I died and I was in the hospital.
In the hospital? When were you in the hospital?
You didn't say you died?
I died. I had tubes in my throat.
Okay.
He died.
When was that?
Like, I just got out of the hospital like a week and a half ago.
Last week?
I'm still dead, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. You want this? You want me to have this reset for trial or for change of plea?
I mean, I guess it don't matter.
Okay. Well, I'll have Judge Stansbury reset it. You want to say anything before I set your bond?
I was hoping maybe possibly OR so I could go spend some time with my family.
Where do you live?
I live here in town.
What's your address?
My address is 1100 Thornwood Drive, Heath, Ohio, lot 28.
Thornwood?
Yes.
Okay. You were in the hospital last week?
Yeah, I actually died. And, like, I just went to spend time with my family because it was like an experience in life that, like.
Okay, you got some paperwork from the hospital?
I actually don't have anything. I lost everything. I'm sorry I did. It's been rough. I'm sorry, like, it really has. I just really don't want to sit in jail and spend time in
This
jail.
looks like the second time you missed your hearing.
I promise, I won't.
Dying, Your Honor.
I swear I'll make it to it. I just really need this time to, like, show my family that I can be a better person. Like, I really do, and that's the only reason.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, $500, cash surety 10%. I'll
Gotta be
Judge
quiet.
Stansbury will get that reset here quickly, hopefully. Okay? All right, thank you.
That's as close to OR as you're going to get, bud.
I died.
I died, Your Honor. I died several times. Twice, I believe I died. Oh, Sue!
ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
wow.
Oh, yeah,
that
we're
was
going to,
that's the usual. That's the usual goodbye.
Yeah, you see how quick that was.
And I guess this will be the point where we say goodbye as well. We
Yeah,
got a
wrapping
busy
up
day.
A little
Busy
bit
day.
early. Yeah, I gotta run and do a couple of things real quick. Still without a vehicle, by the way. About a week and a half, a week and a few days. So I gotta run and do a couple of things real quick. But we'll be back for we got a Chase Thirsty Thursday.
Yeah, I'm gonna start making cabbage rolls. So all I gotta do is throw them in the oven when we go live.
Listen, if you're a fan of cabbage rolls,
Go on.
directly across from where they make the subs at Publix, in a black, you know how Food Lion has the prepared foods?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? Okay, well, they have very similar looking, and they're cabbage rolls at the Publix that are to die for.
The last time I made them, they're really good. And this time I'm trying it with Chinese or Japanese cabbage, whichever one. I'm not sure which ethnicity this cabbage is, but it's like huge. So I'll be able to make a lot more. So that's exciting.
Cabbage rolls are good. They're an acquired taste. Some people either hate them or just love them. Pamela, we're not sure. It sat at the place for almost a week. It's some sort of an electrical thing where my battery will die. Even though it's a fine battery, alternator's fine. Something in the wiring, something with the electrical, and they didn't have the equipment nor the time to be going through and checking every single relay and every single wire, basically. So if it's not one thing, it's another. And guy had it for a week, put a couple hours in, didn't charge me the thing. I kind of felt bad. If I had cash, I probably would have
tipped them at least.
At the very least.
You've been like, here's I got a tip for you, bud. And you've been like, thank you, Mr. Blowers.
$2 cash.
You shouldn't have.
Yep. Anyways, yeah. So hopefully, fingers crossed. I got the tires done not long ago. That was a lot of money. Brake job, a lot of money just a couple weeks ago. And now this. So yeah, it's been fun. Yeah, no, cabbage rolls are good. They've got good a good filler and
it's easy. It just you can make some of the stuff up ahead of time.
Look at that. You didn't even have to
Yeah,
today.
I didn't have to remind you today.
No. The Troyalty Podcast Express today, ladies and gentlemen. Megan, thank you so much. Gary, Troyalty Podcast. Flusha, Callie, Kiernoff, Georgia, Sweet Peach. Thank you guys so much. I was giving you crap in the chat about going over to Judge Cedric Simpson, but we always enjoy that. Oh, and the Caboose, IOU. A hallelujah. Thank you, guys. Great thing. Oh, by the way, Lisa, your package is on its way.
You know, a lot of people ask, what do they want for Christmas this coming season? Well, DTF knows exactly what it wants for Christmas. Oh, shit.
Mikey's ass.
Thanks, Dave.
Carp, good to see you. By the way, you've asked, I don't know, 60, 70, 80 times. Bishop has a family and has about 16 jobs plus comedy. You can't be sitting around in the middle of the day watching court and watching chases with us.
Can't sit around here and play YouTuber.
That's right.
Come on, baby. He's got to do what he's got to
do. That's Australian monies.
Have no idea what it's worth. I'm betting it's maybe worth as much as ours or more. That's what I'm going with.
Either way.
Thank you so much. We'll see you back here for Thirsty Thursday, the drinking, the drugging, and all the loving. 4:05. You guys have a great one now. See ya.
I think that's different.
Yeah, I don't think you bake those. That seems like that's like the thing they make, you know. Those are good too. No, they're not. You wrap the meat. I'll post it on Discord.
Hi, Mary. Recipe. I just waved. You can't see me.
Mary Lou Wooten Fitzgerald with a new hat. Oh. Dem's fighting